it's kind of sad. Up there with the light underneath. Oh, look at me. Prettiest princess in all the land. So celestial. Start packing up all of this stuff. Decorating is something that I love to do. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. Look at it. How does that look, Ryan? This is harder than giving birth. What are the Amish people who built this shed gonna think about all this? They're gonna think it's so extra. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, it's Katie, the Celestial Homebody, and welcome to episode 4 in the She Shed vlog series for the Celestial Studio. In today's episode, we are going to be doing all of the finishing touches. So moving all of my stuff from my old office inside the house out into the shed, putting together the rest of the furniture, laying things out, hanging decor, all of that jazz. So make sure that you stick around for it. So grab a little snacky snack and a project to work on and enjoy the video. So in the last video, this is where we left off. Went and got dinner at Culver's so that we could get back to work. So right now, Ryan is putting this desk together, and in the meantime, I am going to open up these pillows that we got at IKEA and put the pillowcases on them so that we can put them on the couch. There's going to be a lot of pillows on this couch, but it's okay because I like pillows. So I have not yet taken the tag off this one that we got at Marshall's in part 2 of the vlog series when we went shopping. I haven't taken that off yet because I'm still undecided whether or not I want to keep it. I feel like it's too much pink right now, but it might be okay once we get the other pillows on. So let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, also in this lighting, the wallpaper is very wrinkly. Excuse that. We have another lamp coming. In the last episode, we said that it wasn't working, but we troubleshot and we figured out how to get it to work, but the company is already sending us a replacement. So I feel bad for just taking a replacement because we were able to get this one to work. So I'm going to let them know and pay them for the other one. But since we're going to have 2 of the exact same lamp now, we figured we'd put it on this side. And then it's like the little couch is just encapsulated by this fairy wonderland with the flower lights. And then that way the lamp will also light up this side. Because as you can see, the wrinkles don't look as bad over there when the light is directly on it. It's just the shadows over here look rough. Also, the overhead light isn't on. So that's what it looks like with the overhead light on. My little pink potted plant that I got at IKEA. By the way, if you did not see episode 2 of the vlog series where we went shopping for everything, I highly recommend it. It was a blast of a time, and you'll be able to see why I picked all these things and where I got them from. But anything that you see in this video that I got online from Amazon or Wayfair, I'm gonna link them in the description box for you, just in case you're interested, like in the adorable arc lamp in one of my favorite flowers, the lily of the valley, that I got on Amazon. So you can get yourself one too if you want to. We can be twinning. What else is in this box? Oh yeah, okay, so also from IKEA, we have the little brackets for a mini shelf. We'll look at that in a second, where that mini shelf's gonna go. And then I also got some strip lights to put in my desk area to light that up. So we'll set those aside for now. And then I guess we'll use this box as a trash box over here in the corner. These things always come out of the roll so flat. You really gotta fluff them up. I'm gonna wait to do that though until I get the cases on them, because they're gonna be easier to get in there when they're flatter. Now we just gotta beat it around. I wish Ryan were here. I could have a pillow fight with him. Those are gonna need to be steamed, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because that's just an extra step that I don't want to have to do. Is this lighting way too dark? I don't know. I like the moodiness of it. Probably not great for the camera though. Let's turn on the light so that we can see the colors. Let me get a better angle. Pink, green, blue, pink in the middle. That's a lot of pillows, but look at how cute it looks. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so cute. Highly impractical to sit on it, but with the dolphins in the coffee table arena, oh heck yeah. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, I think we need a little pink pillow in the middle. I think that adds a little something something, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the tags off that. Okay, so I got this little tiny shelf from IKEA. Those are the brackets for it. So I'm thinking if it'll fit, we can go right here. Ooh, it doesn't fit. I mean, we could probably cut it down, but then we're gonna have a raw edge, so I'm gonna have to paint it. Or we just let it go over the window trim, which honestly, I don't mind. I don't really care, TBH. Or we could put it over here, but again, I would need to cut it down. I feel like it would look better over here with my little mug rack below it. And then maybe, I don't know, like my plant up here, or sugar or something for the Keurig. I don't really know what I'm gonna put on it yet, but I think that it's gonna go over here. I gotta make sure that the mug rack that I got does fit in that area though. Let's see. Nope. Darn it, too big. I mean, I would say I don't mind putting it on the trim, honestly, since the shelf is already going to go over the trim too. But the problem is that the holes for this are going to not be on the trim. And with the amount of weight on this, with the mugs hanging, unfortunately, I don't think that it's going to be able to hold the weight. I don't know where else this could go, honestly. I think that we just might need to return it to Hobby Lobby and then maybe just get like 3 or 4 individual hooks and just screw them in individually to the wall, which is a bummer because I really like the bows, but I'm sure that I can find bow hooks very similar to this that just aren't on the wood. And then we can do like 4 of them underneath the shelf. And then I feel like for this corner, I need something that hangs. I'm thinking about making like something paper mache, like little stars or something to hang over here. I just think that that would look really nice. I also got to figure out what I'm doing for curtains. I know I mentioned in the last episode that we were going to do like Roman shades, but that's a lot of work to make them. I don't really know what I want to do yet. I'm still thinking on it. Here's what the desk area looks like so far. We still got to screw it in, and then the riser will go over here. And then I have 2 giant, very, very long bookshelves, or not bookshelves. What do you call them? Shelves.
Can go on the shelf.
Yeah, shelves that are gonna go right there, and then one above it. And then I have shorter ones, and I need to decide if I want to continue the shelving all the way around in this corner, or if I want to leave this area open to maybe put my crafting pegboard there. The only problem is that it's kind of hard to access with the desk right here. So maybe I'll put the pegboard over here, and then I could leave that space open for one of my granny square tapestries. I'm not entirely sure yet. I honestly don't even know that I want to keep my pegboards because they're kind of messy looking. It is great for storage, but if I can allocate my drawer storage correctly, then I might not need the pegboard for the wall storage. So I think we're going to go ahead and do the shelves all the way around. That's a lot of shelving. And then we also have another really long shelf that's going to go centered above the couch. And then we can maybe lean some like art prints up against the wall on it, or just put little knickknacks. How cute would this area right here be for the Cosmic Couch Club like live streams, like members only live streams here on the Cosmic Couch itself? Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun. Or just live streams in general. But I'm very excited for it. All right, I am unboxing this table lamp that I got that matches, look at that, it matches the arc lamp. So I'm gonna get this put together so that we have a little bit more mood lighting in here. Looks pretty easy. Oh, there are instructions. Okay, good. Look, it's bendy, so you can like position it. You can position the little leaves here. This is gonna be fun to play with. So these plugs I got on Amazon. I talked about them a little bit in the last episode, but they turn your outlet, sorry if you can hear the screwing, they turn your outlet into like a remote controlled thing. So I'm gonna plug the lamp in and just leave it flipped on, and then that way when I come into the shed to work, all I have to do is hit the all button and it will turn every lamp in the shed on. I did get 2 packs of these because it comes with 5 switches in each, or 5 outlets converters in each, and I think that I'm gonna need more than 5, so I got 10 of them. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, it's very white light, and I don't love that. I prefer warm light, so that's just a matter of switching out the bulb, but it's so cute. Okie dokie, the desks are together, so we need to move that one out a little bit so that we can get the shelves put up. So we need to do this one first.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I am up in my old office, and I'm going to start packing up some boxes. This one can already go out. I want to go through these drawers. You know what, actually, wait a second. This is taller than the Alex drawer. So I don't think we're going to be able to put it under the desk. So we may or may not find a place for that in the shed.
Okay.
Well, I guess we can sell it if we need to. I'm going to get rid of all my Cricut vinyl because I don't use it anymore. I really just use my Cricut to make stickers. So I'm going to list all of these on Facebook Marketplace, clear this out, and then we'll start packing up all of this stuff. This is the pegboard that I said that I may or may not put out there. So I just put all of my overstock yarn away in here. Look at how many skeins of this dark royal blue I have. I still have more up there too. But this is where my overstock yarn is going to stay. That's all of it. Fortunately, I think I do have some acrylic yarn in there. I think I'm going to keep the acrylic yarn in here too, since I rarely use it. And then I got to find a new home outside for all of my critters. Up there are ones that subscribers have sent me, or like specialty keepsake ones. And then all of these are ones that I'll probably display somewhere. I might actually end up selling some of these. You guys, is it time to finally say goodbye to Serafina? I don't know. TBD still. Let's pack this up. Look at how cute this Animal Crossing Celeste Lego set is. A subscriber sent this to me, and I'm going to leave that out so that I can actually do it and display it in the new space. It's kind of sad to take all this down. I mean, I know it's going into a new, bigger and better space, but still, I remember how hard I worked on getting my office exactly like how I wanted to, and I've been so happy using it, and now it's time to move on to bigger and better things, I guess. And I mean, I have lots of pictures of this office, so if I'm ever feeling nostalgic for it, I can always look back at pictures, fortunately. I just very haphazardly threw stuff in here because it's going to go right outside and then right up onto the shelves. Once we get the shelves up, Ryan's working on that now. That's all I was able to take down. I got to find a place for my moon in my new place too. And once I get these crates cleared out, I want to put one more crate next to my yarn storage because I need some more space for that fur, as you saw earlier in the video. So right now, let's clean out these drawers. It's Paisley! Hi, did you come to help? Oh, hi, you got a donut toy? And Jovi's here too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jovi's here too. I apologize for the atrocious angle, but it's kind of the best that I can do at the moment. I have no idea how much I'm gonna list these for. I don't think I'm going to sell them individually. That just seems like a nightmare to deal with all those marketplace messages. I'll probably just sell it like as a lot and say like, you got to take them all sort of situation. And I need to figure out where these drawers are going to go because, as I mentioned to Ryan, the Alex drawers that are partially holding, oh my goodness, now the girls are playing. That are partially holding up my desks, those are shorter than this. And the plan was to be able to put this set of drawers underneath. You know what? I need tape to tape these. Hang on. Anyways, I was saying that I really don't have another place with the desks to put this. And I was really counting on having the storage space for them. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do if it doesn't fit under the desk, which I'm 99.9% sure that it's not going to. So we might have to sell these as well. And then I'm just going to have to figure out a different storage solution because underneath these bookshelves here, or in the bookshelves under the fabric curtains, is a ton of crafting stuff, paint and ribbon and scrapbooking stuff, and like just a multitude of random things, fabric scraps, bedazzling jewels, all of that good stuff. That is all going to need a new home in the shed, and I'm definitely not going to be able to get away with just the 2 drawers that I have in there currently. So I don't know. We're going to have to play around with it and see if we can squeeze this in anywhere in the shed. This is what happens when I leave Ryan to his own devices. Bless this man. I love him dearly. But sometimes you need to not take initiative and just wait for me to help you. So I think we might be able to do like an L bracket behind there so that, you know, we can get them even. But that's going to bother me if that's not fixed. Also, this one has like stuff caked on it from IKEA because it was wrapped. And I don't think we got that on there. It looks like I can scrape it off with my nail. My gosh, get in the hole. Finally, the finishing touches. That took an embarrassingly long amount of time to get those 3 shelves up. And now we're gonna put the last long boy over the couch. We're getting these screwed in for the little brackets here. There we go. That was aggressive. All right, now we're gonna need to screw in from the top, yeah?
I think there's
holes for it.
I think there's screw holes on the bottom of the brackets.
Right here there are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you go up through?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna need shorter screws though.
Yeah.
Also for Christmas, Ryan got me these slippers and they're the brand color purple. So they're gonna stay here in the shed when I come in and take off my Crocs, so I have my house shoes to wear. I don't get dirt all over my nice white rug. Let's lay out my desk mat. I got this on Etsy and I'm very excited for it. It's so cute. It says Cutie Quest. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a little wide, so I need to put it underneath the riser, but oh my gosh. Look at this desk mat, you guys. Oh, there's a little inventory over here. I'll link this for you. If I forget to link it in the description box, yell at me in the comments to link it for you. It's really good quality, and I love the colors on it. So stinking cute. You guys, the fact that it has a Wiimote and a fat frog, you kidding me? All right, that shelf is up. Let's put the lamp back, and then we need to go pick up the baby. She's been hanging out with my mom today. It's kind of blocking the shelf, but that's okay. I don't mind it. Actually, we can probably move this back a little tad. All right, we'll come back out and do a few more things after we get the baby to bed. Okay, we have to be quiet because Celeste is asleep. But we are getting the computers outside. Oop, I have already people messaging me for the vinyl rolls. Okay, monitor is in, computer is in. I think I decided that I'm gonna put my moon LED light right there. I feel like that's gonna be the perfect place for it. And then over here, we're gonna do the granny square tapestry. I need to decide though, do I wanna put the tapestry here that was in the background of my videos in my other office, so it stays like the same? Because one tapestry is gonna go here and then one's gonna go right here over the fireplace, but you're not gonna see that one in videos. So should I put the old one here instead and then give the other granny squares an opportunity to be showcased? I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do, but they are different sizes, so I need to figure out which size fits better in which space, because the one that I have in my current office might honestly be too big for that area, in which case I need to put it by my yarn storage. But we'll see. For right now, here we go. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this old riser. I guess I could keep it and maybe use it over here for something, for, I don't know, some sort of craft supply to be arisen. Look at how bare it looks. Oh, I was just contemplating if I wanted to take down these like fairy lights and take them outside, but I don't think I'm going to, at least not right now. We are going to try to get the sign off the wall though and put it above the couch in the shed. I believe I command stripped it to the wall. And the back of it is painted. So if we can try to get it off without ripping the paint off. It might be Velcro command stripped.
It sounds like it's Velcro.
Yeah, I think it's Velcro command stripped. I am gonna miss my fairy light backdrop. Oh, it's kind of sad. I mean, it's gonna stay here for now, but I need a nice fairy light spot in my new office, and I don't know where that would go. You think those are sticky enough to reuse?
Yeah, I think so. There's no residue on them. So, and it was on the smooth wallpaper. They should be good.
Nice. It's so bare. That wallpaper job. I just piecemealed it together. But do you not know me by now? It's what I do. All right, I brought my bow pillow. Drop that. And of course, my mushroom light. We can't forget the mushroom light. Y'all, Love this lamp. I got it at Home Goods years ago, and it does give off a really nice warm white. So definitely need to find a good place for that. Maybe in the corner? No, because my other monitor is going to go there. I don't know yet. All right, we've got all of our decor out here. Oh, we lost a couple keys.
Yep.
That's okay. Let's go ahead and get that mounted, which is gonna go, actually, you know what? It's kind of good that there is a gap here because of the trim. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to mount the monitor. So, happy mistake. Not really a mistake. I mean, we couldn't put it on the trim because then the shelf wouldn't have been level to the wall. Yada, yada, yada. But let's get the computer in. Oh my gosh, and look, it acts like a clamp to make these level. Wow. Cue the
Almost like I didn't mess up.
cue the Owen Wilson. Wow. Guys, look at how cute my keyboard looks with my new desk mat, despite us missing a few keys. Oh my gosh, it's all coming together. Let's put these babies back on. Wait, 6. Oh, it goes right here. And then we have Cinema Roll goes over here, and Pom Pom goes over here. I made these keys, by the way. So, no, you cannot buy them anywhere, unfortunately. But they're very cute, are they not? Here's a problem. Wi-Fi does not connect out here. So we're going to need to get a Wi-Fi extender, which I was kind of anticipate doing anyways, but you know, I was hoping that we wouldn't have to, but it does look like we're going to need to. I have to have Wi-Fi out here to work. That's literally the point.
Yeah.
All right, let's hang up my moon and finish mounting the computer. I'm getting distracted by the cute things. Does it look good right there?
It does. Let's go around.
I feel like that's pretty centered.
I would agree.
Oh my gosh, that's hard to get a tack in there. Oh my goodness. We might need to hammer this in. Ah!
And I just took the hammer back inside.
I'm trying to push with all my might. This is harder than giving birth. Ah! Nope, she's not going in.
Okay.
Screw that puppy in. Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now we got to figure out how we want it. Wow, that's very close to the face. Maybe not like that.
Yeah, I feel like it needs to be less angled.
Ryan is anchoring the bookshelves because with both the doors open, the instruction manual says that they do tend to tip. So to anchor them, so that's what he's doing. I am starting to unpack all of the decor. I think for right now, just to get them out of the boxes, I'm going to like temporarily put them up on the shelves, but it's not going to be their final resting place. I got everything plugged in terms of my computer, my Stream Deck, all of that stuff. I do need to get my mic out though and figure out where I want to mount that. I'm thinking we'll move this lamp and then mount my mic right here because it does have to clip to something. Let's see what that looks like. Never mind, it's buried under all this stuff, so we're going to wait until I unpack some more things. Sorry that I'm gonna be so far away in this time lapse, but this is the best place for me to set up my camera. I'm gonna pause that so that we can hang up the sign above the couch, because I want to put a little bit of decor on this shelf above the couch. So I need to know what I need to save from over there.
I don't like this job.
It looks centered to me above the couch.
It does look centered to me as well. Maybe to the left a little bit. That should be good.
Okay, and then is it actually like straight? Like the sign itself?
Yes.
I feel like this is like we need a commemorative something. Is that too high? Should I put it lower?
No, I think that's good because you want a little bit of height for whatever you're going to put in front of it.
I don't think I'm going to put anything in front of it.
Oh.
Also, it's a little crooked. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's already peeling up a strip of wallpaper.
Wow. It's honestly nice having a little pop of purple over here. A pop of purple.
That's true, because there is no purple on the couch, so.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be purple in the dolphins, but
oh, true.
It'll really help bring it together.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm playing around over here to figure out if I want to put anything on this shelf, because I don't know, I feel like everything that I put on it is just like random. So I'm just trying a couple different things. I need something small to go in front. I guess I could do the little flower pal right there. I mean, that's kind of cute. I don't know, I just feel like it all looks random. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna leave it empty for right now. Also, I was using this mug on my desk for pins and stuff, but I'm actually going to wash it and use it as an actual coffee mug, because how cute is that? Got that at Marshall's, $6.99 a long time ago, but that's gonna be one of my mugs to hang on the wall. I'm thinking we can fit 3 on the wall. So we're gonna need to find 3 hooks. We're gonna go out shopping tomorrow, so I might film a couple of clips while we're out. We gotta go to IKEA and pick up the other desk. We gotta go to Hobby Lobby. My gosh, my mouth is so dry. Anyways, let me keep decorating. Where to put my Wii games? There, maybe? That's nice. Okay. And then I need something for them to sit up against. Maybe this little jar that I got just because I like the color of it. We've got this little cup with my forget-me-nots that a subscriber made for me. Is that too tall? Come next to that plant. Yeah, it's too busy over there. Okay. I love this part, you guys. Decorating is something that I love to do. Oh, I got this little lantern from a fellow crocheter and subscriber at Comic-Con, or was it PopCon? I don't remember. But we were both vending there and we did a trade. I traded her a plushie for that little lantern. Okay, where do we put Boba Pusheen? Up top, front and center. Oh, that's cute. See, I have just all these little plushies because despite my birth year starting in a 19, I am in fact a 5-year-old on the inside when it comes to my interests. Oh, we have some things over here too. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we got my Merida. And, oh, we cannot forget this. One of my most prized possessions. My friend Jillian made that for me. It looks like paisley. We need a nice front and center spot for little Miss Paisley.
Whoop. That was close.
Maybe here instead of the jar. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, where do we need some more mint? maybe on this side over here. I could put the little jar right there. Move that back. I have this little crystal that a subscriber sent to me. You know what kind of gemstone this is? Celestialite, I think. I'm gonna put that in my moon shelf that Jillian also made for me, next to a little pastel 3D printed cat that a subscriber gave to me. I have purchased a lot of this stuff at like Home Goods and stuff, but I've also made a lot of it myself, like my little Katie Animal Crossing head here I made. And then where's my gyroid? What up? Have you seen the gyroid that I made anywhere?
Yeah, I think I put it over on that desk.
Oh. But then also a lot of stuff that subscribers have so graciously given to me. All right, my friends, here is the more or less finished setup. We have all of my tchotchkes and decor over here with the mushroom lamp and the moon lamp. Down here, we have some cable management inside that box running underneath the desk to the plug, but also we have a plug right behind the computer that is going to be full with my monitor and my computer. It is very late / early in the morning. It's almost 1 a.m. and we have been out here all day. Oh, let me show you what I have going on over here. Cute. So we have my little pastel flower pal, a candle that I bought just because it was called Cosmic Stardust and it was pink and sparkly. We've got some pink tulips in a vase, my little Miffy, not Miffy, holding the flower, and a little scallop bowl that I had purchased with the intention of putting it on the coffee table to hold like candies and stuff. But I kind of like it there. I feel like it needs something in it. But I like how simple this is, especially once we get the other lamp in, which is definitely going to encroach over this side as well. I can actually let it breathe a little bit more and move them both off to the side, so I'll do that. The last thing that I want to do tonight is put up these LED strip lights underneath the shelves so that we get more lighting. Because look at how dark it is, especially over on this side. It's pretty light over there with the mushroom and the moon, but we want to get lighting up underneath here. And then I think that this might be long enough to go underneath both shelves, which would be great if we can make that happen. But yeah, that's what we're going to be working on. So right now we're going to dry test this without sticking it and see if it will fit all the way around this bottom L. I'll take that. So if we start it here, we want to go all the way to the end and then that way. Do we have enough?
Almost. It's like 6 inches short.
And then let's turn it on. Ooh! Oh, it's color changing. How do we get it to not color change? I'm pretty sure it can be just white too.
Yeah.
Do I have to unplug it and replug it in?
No, there was a button on the cord somewhere.
Oh, yeah, it's back here.
Hit it once.
Okay. Okay, so it's changing the colors.
Hit it twice. Like, double tap it.
I just did. It looks like it.
It's a slow fade.
Yeah.
Triple tap it.
On the box, it shows just white. It does look like a cool white. I would honestly be okay with yellow if we could just get it to stay on one color.
Okay.
How many Swansons does it take to figure out a light strip? All right, I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
So we figured out how to get the lights to stay on one color. The problem is that there's no like just neutral white. This is yellow. I don't know if you can see it, but it is just like straight yellow. So up against the wall, I don't know, it like completely changes the paint color and everything, and I don't know, I'd rather just have a neutral warm white like the mushroom lamp. So these are going to go back to IKEA. We already have returns to do tomorrow, so we'll do that. And then the only other thing that I wanted to figure out tonight is how to put my mic on here, but unfortunately, because of that giant screw at the bottom, I can't put it here. It's too tall. And then there's no place on my desk to connect it. If I put it behind, then the desk won't go all the way up to the wall. So long story short, or short story long rather, I think I'm just going to need to get rid of this mic stand and get just like a tabletop mic stand for it. And then, I don't know, sell this on Marketplace or something. It's a universal mount, so it should work with a lot of different microphones, but I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna pack this up and then call it a night. Let's do one more quick overview before we go for the night. Yarn storage over here. My dolphins over there. The couch with all of the pillows askew. And then my little kitchenette area. I think we're gonna keep the candle warmer over here or somewhere in the kitchenette, maybe on the buffet, maybe on the fridge, I don't know yet. Tonight, while I'm watching Dateline, I am putting together this Celeste kit. And you guys know something crazy? I have never in my life done a Legos. I am a Lego virgin, but no more after tonight. When I was a kid, I didn't even like to play with Legos. Like at school and stuff, I remember we had giant bins of the Legos. I didn't put them together. I would just put my hands in the bins and like the way that the Lego pieces felt as they slid through my fingers. Is that a neurodivergent thing? Probably. I've done this and I'm already done. I think I'm going to make Ryan do the rest of it. Because in no universe would I have fun following directions. This is why I don't build IKEA furniture or cook, because I can't follow directions to save my life. or learn the rules to a new board game. But look at how cute she is. I did it, you guys. Oh, hi, Jovi. I did it. I didn't even cheat and make Ryan do it. I did the whole thing all by myself. I did customize it a little bit from the picture, but I guess that's what's great about Legos. So she's going to go in my office somewhere. So I am here doing a Facebook Marketplace pickup for these lamps. $15 for both of them. They're huge and they're such a cute color. Definitely need to be washed. And then she just threw in this third free one for me, which is really nice. So we're gonna find a place in the shed for these. We are here back at IKEA. All of this stuff is returns that we did not end up needing. So we're getting the shorter desk to complete the U desk orientation today. And I also need to ask about, so I can't steer this thing with one hand while I'm filming, but I also need to ask them about some sort of storage situation, like a little cabinet or something that is short enough that it can fit underneath my desk, because I really need cabinet space in there more than just drawers for like some of my bigger craft items like my poly pellets and all of that good stuff. So I'm sure that they're gonna have something here that can fit underneath the desk. So I'm gonna ask somebody, an employee hopefully, and they're gonna have something that I can use. We have been waiting here in the return line for like 35 minutes. And y'all, these people up there, I'm not even gonna feel ashamed for shaming them. They have been up there this entire time and they brought an entire trailer of stuff to return. All of this stuff, all of it is theirs. And the worst part is that it's used. Like you can see the dust and crap collected on it, and they're trying to sit here and return all this stuff. And look at how long this line is. So I asked an employee and she led me to this fancy schmancy screen thing where we can build our own. So I found this. Look, it's 27.5 inches tall, which is exactly how tall the Alex drawers are, which means that these would work perfectly. They had them on display over in the other room, and there are 2 shelves in there. So this is exactly the kind of thing that I need, because then I can close it off and still have the shelves. So I need to figure out how many I want to get. I'm thinking at least 2, maybe 3. This is my yarn storage over here. Obviously, it's not in the right location. It would be like there, underneath the desk. Here is one tower of Alex drawers. My other desk comes out this way. And then this afternoon when we get home, we'll put that other U-shaped desk here because we picked it up. So I'm thinking, because I still want to have room to be able to put my legs like underneath the desk, I'm thinking that the shorter desk is going to be like the work desk or the craft desk rather, where I actually do the crafts. And since this one up against the wall right here is going to be more for storage on top of the desk, I might as well use it for storage underneath the desk as well. So if we can fit 3 of these units underneath there, that would be phenomenal. So I just need to figure out how many of these I can actually fit under. They are 27.5 inches wide. Okay, I just did the math, and unfortunately only 2 are going to fit under the desk, which is okay. That's more storage than what I have right now. So we're gonna pick up 2 of these, whatever these things are called, in the Eket line. Ryan just had a good idea. You got pizza on your face. Oh. We could get more and then put them on the outward U shape facing toward the living room and the door. And then that way, because they're not super deep, I'll still have room for my legs to sit there, but then the storage will just be facing like the other direction. The only thing is I was kind of thinking about putting my conversation heart stools on the other side of the desk, but I mean, I can find another place for them. So maybe we'll get 4 then. That's going to be lots of storage, which I definitely need. Actually, I just noticed that they're $96 a pop, so we'll get 2. I'm not about to drop over $400 today on more cabinetry. Womp womp. This is what they look like. They're push to open. They've got 2 shelves in there. Relatively deep, but definitely like half the width of the desk. They're very dirty from all the grubby phalanges touching them. But I think that those will work out really good. There are big drawers too, which is nice. Oh, there is the smaller one, but for $82 compared to $97, I'd rather just get the double wide one. I don't know. I feel like that is weird that the price, I feel like the price should be half. No, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Look at how cute these lights are. They're like flowers and they're rattan. This entire setup, this whole granny chic look, I'm all about it. So cute. Also, look at these mugs. The lighting is awful, but it's pastel pink and pastel like mint green, and you get them in a 2-pack. I think I'm gonna pick those up too. So we returned that LED strip that we were trying to figure out last night because it didn't have the warm white setting. It was only colors. So we're here in the lighting to now look for a replacement, and hopefully we can find a nice long LED strip that just has normal colors and not, well, the other one did have, oh my gosh, that looks like a glazed Krispy Kreme. Sorry, I just got hungry. You know what I mean? Normal light colors, not like club LEDs like the other ones were. Okay, the clouds would be pretty cute around my sign. Like 2 of them. I mean, kind of looks like a toddler room, but also I like that vibe. We found the LED lights and they're on sale. Whoop, whoop. We like that. So I got the normal standard warm white ones. We also just stopped by Menards so that I could pick up one of these firework light bulbs because I've seen them on clearance every time that we've been here for only $1, and I love the way that it looks. So I got this to actually put inside my little flower lamp on my desk. I don't know how it's going to look in the flower, like what color it's going to cast over there, but I don't even care because it's really cool to look at. I'm running into Goodwill to see if they have any lampshades here for a good deal, because those lampshades on the lamps that I picked up, they're in rough condition. Not only are they dirty, but they're also like the seams are falling apart. And as cute as they are, I love the shape of them. Unfortunately, I don't think that we're gonna be able to salvage them. So we're popping in here to see if we can find anything. And maybe some not good news. So on the way over here, I was comparing the dimensions of the tabletop that we just picked up versus the one that we returned. And although this one is shorter, I did not realize when I placed the online order that it is actually deeper. It's about 8 inches deeper. So that might mean that the table is now too deep and it's not gonna fit. So we're just gonna have to wait and see when we get home. But we might have another trip to IKEA in the future. Okay, there's this one that definitely has some sort of pet hair on it, but it's overall generally good condition. Unfortunately, there's no tag on it. If I could find 2 that match, that would be great. The only problem is that these lamps are very big. So I need to find nice big lampshades. $3.99. I really like the shape of this. This is a very traditional lampshade. Ooh, is this one the same size? Oh, right, they have 2 of the exact same. Actually, no, never mind. That one is smaller. Okay, but I think that they have 2 of those. I just think that's gonna be way too big, and then the base is gonna look crazy big. We'll get this one. They're just not going to match. I'm not intending on putting them next to each other anyways. I think I'm actually going to put them like on opposite sides of the room. One in the desk area or like the yarn storage area, and then one over in the kitchenette. They don't have that large of a selection. I like how big that one is, but it's in rough condition. Yeah, this one I just feel like is going to be too small for as big as the lamp base is. It is only $2.99 though, so is it worth the try? And it's kind of dirty. I think I might be able to clean that off though. For $2.99, we'll get it. All right, we're at Hobby Lobby now. I'm going to return the bows, unfortunately, but we're going to see if we can find some other hooks here to use for the mugs. Okay, here we are. I think we're gonna find something here. Oh, that one has 3 and it's a bow. That one's really heavy. Or there's this one that has 3. I feel like I need them farther apart though than what these are. Plus that is very gold. I mean, it is, oh no, I was gonna say it's 50% off, but whenever it says your price, they don't discount it additionally. Are those gonna be far enough apart to hold all 3 mugs? I don't know, I'm weary about that, but that's cute. The little heart pull, as well as the little gold bows. Those are cute. Do I wanna do new pulls on my yarn storage? I was thinking about it. I just put the IKEA ones on there, but I was like, maybe if I see some that really tickle my fancy in the way that I like to be tickled, then maybe I'll switch them out. The disco ball's fun. I like this one. It's a swan. I always love swan things because if you did not know, my last name involves swans. Okay, that's like a coat hook, which, you know, I kind of need a coat hook too for the winter time, but I just don't really know where I'm going to hang it unless I put it like on the door frame. I don't know. We need nice big ones that are nice and sturdy to hold the mugs, but we don't need a double, you know, we just need a singular. We don't need the top hook too, because it's literally just holding the mug handle. Yeah, all of these are like doubles. I mean, there's that one that's a single, but it's also a double, just in a different way. I don't know. Should we take a chance with the bow? You know, and just kind of swap one bow thing for another bow thing, and then just hope that these will be far enough space that the mugs don't hit each other. I also am not a super fan of the color, but I guess I could always like rub and buff it or spray paint it. I mean, in the shed it might look cute, but here under these fluorescents, it's looking a little bright for my taste. Look at these handles. See, that's the kind of gold that I like. $4.99, so they're $3 a piece, 50% off. Those are really pretty. I wish that they had some going the different ways, you know, so you could have like them facing each other on the doors. That would be nice. If that was the case, then I would probably get these for my yarn storage. But okay, I think we're just gonna get the bows and be on our way. Okay, I found some mugs to test it, and happy to report that even these larger mugs, there's space for them. So yay, okay, we found one. Oh my goodness, look at this. I could literally get a label for my she shed to put on like the front door, the front of it. How much are these? There's no tag. Oh, $7.99, and it's cute and it's pink. Ooh, really quickly before we leave, I am going to pick up some doll stands here to display some plushies up above my yarn storage, and then these will help them stand up. Introducing the girls to the shed. What do you think, Paisley? She found the baby. I did plug in this light bulb, and look at how cool this is, you guys. And it casts like a pink purple glow. It is beautiful. I love it. I'm incredibly happy with my purchase. Immediately to the couch, huh? Oh, here comes Jovi. Hi, Jovi. What do we think, girls? All this room to play, huh? All three of you. We need some puppy toys and baby toys. What do we think about the dolphins, everybody? I gotta get glass for them. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace, and I've yet to find glass that is the right size and the people actually respond to me reaching out, inquiring about it. Oh, Miss Boss Lady is going to respond to some emails. To whom it may concern, please send tubes of things because I like to hold them, as well as cookies.
Although a table lid will be on the rug.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, so we'll just have to raise those up.
Okay. It fits like perfectly under the window. It doesn't stick out too far. That's perfect. Jovi, you're so cute. Also, here is our little bow. And happy to report, it fits perfectly. So we'll mount that later tonight after we get the baby down to bed. Also, the little thing that goes around the neck, it came out of this tiny one that I bought, and it's not in the bags. So that was kind of a waste of money because I can't even use that stand now, unfortunately. All right, now we've got some time to keep working on the shed. We've got the mood lighting on. Ooh, ah. So the plan tonight is to get the desk put together, to get both of the new cabinets put together, and to get the lights on the shelves. We got one to go across the bottom of this, and then also got one to go across this. Those are Ryan's tasks for tonight. Well, I'll help him with the lights. My task for tonight is going to be getting the projector finally set up. I've got this lamp that needs to get set up, and then I have this whole box of craft stuff as well as some decor, including the newest in the tapestry family. I'll lay it out for you so that you can see it. Two of them technically. So there's this long skinny one. And then there is this one to find a space for. I don't know that I'm officially going to hang it tonight, but I need to just unbox this and get everything put away. Look at this Rosalina pop figure that a subscriber made for me. Isn't she gorgeous? Because Rosalina is one of my favorite characters, and unfortunately they don't make a Funko Pop of her, so a subscriber made her for me. So yeah, I've got to put this stuff away while Ryan's getting the furniture done. Oh, and then we also brought out some plushies that are going to go across the top here. I should have gotten some more large doll stands because I have like all of my Snuggle Sprites here. These are patterns that I wrote for crochet. So I kind of want to display them. Actually, they might be too tall to go up there now I'm looking at him. But yeah, we got to find a space for all of these guys. So that's what we're going to be doing. So for the little tapestry, there are a couple places where it can go. So we can either put it on the side of the bookshelf here. It's upside down, but you get the idea. Side of the bookshelf so that you can see it when I'm filming from this angle. Or we can put it in this little crevice back here, which you're not going to be able to see right now. But it will fit back there, and then that way you're going to be able to see it when I'm filming from my desk angle. Or I do have this little wall over here with nothing set to go on it. We could hang it there. So there are a couple different options. By the time you're seeing this, I've already made up my mind where it's going, but leave me a comment anyways and tell me where you would put the little one. And then for the big one, so like I was saying the other night, I could put this one here. Or, since the one that's in my current office is bigger than this, maybe I should save this wall for that tapestry. And then since this wall is smaller, I should put the smaller tapestry here. How does that look, Ryan?
Good. That fills up the space pretty nicely, actually.
Yeah, it does. And it's nice and tall, too. So, I'm kind of leaning toward this one going over here. I'm trying to think if there's any other place that I can put it, and not really. We don't have much wall space left over. So I think this one's going above the fireplace. So unfortunately you won't see this one in video. So here, I'll hold it up now. So for those of you who have not yet seen your square, you can get a nice close-up. Ryan, you want to zoom in? For those who don't know, these granny square tapestries are made by subscriber a few months ago when we reached 10,000 subscribers. I asked y'all to send me a granny square that you crochet, and I would be putting them all together in tapestries. So this is the one that you guys have not seen yet, but now you have. Hooray! So we'll get that put up within the next couple days. These are pretty involved to put up because of the wavy edges on them, because, you know, y'all use different tension and yarn sizes and hook sizes, so they're not completely square. So we have to nail in a little tiny nail like every couple of inches to make it look relatively square, and that is a whole process. So we'll be doing that within the next coming days, but that's a two-person job. One has to hold it taut while the other one nails in the nail. So yeah, okay, I think I'm done talking for now. I just plugged in the wax melter. This Day at the Cafe from Bath & Body Works smells so stinking good. I don't really like to burn Bath & Body Works candles because they say it's bad for you and yada yada yada, but I think melting the wax is better because you don't have like the releasing of the soot and all of that. I don't know. I am not a scientist. I don't even claim to be one, but I heard that it's bad for you and for pets and babies and stuff. So out here in the shed, when it's just me and my adult asthmatic lungs, I'm gonna melt the candle. You look like you're reading a map to Middle Earth.
Feels like it.
So because I don't have my cameraman, I'm going to be placing my phone here to screw in the mug rack right below you. But I don't have anybody to hold the camera for me because Ryan is plotting his his journey to the center of the earth over there. Remember that movie? That was a good movie. I loved that movie as a child. Okay, I think the bow's going to go there. I'm just eyeballing it. You guys know, girls don't need levels or tape measures. We just go for it on a hope and a prayer, and it always turns out okay. But then when the boys do it with a level and a tape measure, it doesn't turn out correctly.
True.
He said true. Hopefully I don't need anchors for this, because it is going to be holding quite a bit of weight. Oh my gosh. Get in the wall. Oh, it's going through this like adhesive peel and stick tile that I very shoddily put up here. So I'm hoping that it holds okay. There she is, Miss America. Let's hang the first mug, my Miffy mug. Oh, it looks so cute. The two that I got at IKEA earlier are in the house. They need to be washed, but that looks great. Let's see how level my handiwork is without using a level.
That's absolute crap.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful and perfect.
I'm just mad because I can't get it that level when I'm using the level.
Girls also do it faster, just saying. Oh, I picked up some of this stuff too at Menards. It is insect and mice repellent. It's just like peppermint oil, because I guess they don't like peppermint and eucalyptus, so that's what this is. So it smells really good. But I'm going to spray this around like the ceilings and the perimeter of the shed. Hopefully I have enough to cover everything, just as a little bit of I don't want to say extermination, because I don't think it kills them. I think it just deters them from wanting to come hither. So I bought this water bowl for Paisley if she comes out here to sit with me while I work. However, I don't really want to leave out water for like bugs and mice, I guess, if they wanted to come in here. I don't want to give them a water source. So I think I'm just going to use this as decor. And look, you guys, look what I can do. See flower guy here? Now he has a chair. Ryan got me these amiibo for Christmas. We have a Zelda one and, of course, a Rosalina. I'm debating or not I want to unbox them. I'm thinking that I do and just add them to my tchotchke shelves. I don't know. Is that like sacrilege to unbox an amiibo? I feel like some collectors are going to scream at me for unboxing these, but I don't care. I'm ripping into them. Ah, they're so pretty. Okay, let's figure out where we want to put them. By the way, I put my little Celeste that I made up there. Maybe over here, because we kind of have an empty spot. Oh, she's cute. And then we have Miss Zelda here. Oh, these are such high quality little figurines. Do we want to go on the top shelf? Maybe right there. Oh, that looks cool because then you can't see the base and it just looks like she's hovering. I like that a lot. Yeah, she'll go there. Oh, also I grabbed my ice cream cone vase out of my old office. Although these little tendrils keep poking little resin Paisley, so I'm not about that. I don't know if that's going to be the final resting spot for Rosalina, but I feel like it's appropriate next to my star shelf, yeah? Or I could put her over here. I feel like that's also a good spot for her. We have my two girlies, Merida and Rosalina. And then she's near Pop Rosalina. I like that there. So I bought all of these adorable Animal Crossing prints on Etsy from a seller called Dreamy Crossing Shop. Look at how beautiful they are. I need to figure out where I want to put them. I'm kind of leaning toward doing a little collage situation over here. I do have a Sanrio calendar that I was thinking about hanging over in this area. But before I hang any of the wall stuff up, we need to get all the furniture in, and then also all of my storage stuff. Like, all of this needs to be organized. Some of it goes on the desktop, some of it doesn't, because like if I put one of my risers right there, then obviously it's gonna block things that I put on the wall. So you know how it is. I got this on Amazon. It's just a pen holder. So I'm gonna take some time right now and put some of my unboxed pencils away in there. I also have this set of paintbrushes that I got for Christmas, and y'all wait till you see how cute these are. Look at these paintbrushes. They're from Amazon, and look at all the pastel handles. Are you kidding me? So I have to decide if I want to keep all of these in this handy dandy little roll, or if I want the aesthetic of taking them out and putting them in like a holder or a pencil cup of some sort, so that way they can sit out and look really cute. And I'm kind of leaning toward that, but I'm not sure yet. Also, I still cannot get over how freaking cool this light bulb is. I've decided to unravel all of my paintbrushes and display them because they're gonna look cute. And I don't really need this travel case because, let's be honest, I never go anywhere. That's why I'm the homebody. That's what they call me. So, oh my gosh, they look so cute. So here's my little organizer. I have some colored pencils. I have more to add, but some colored pencils, my water pens, my large brushes, as well as palette knife, and all of my paint brushes. So those will be easily accessible. And actually, I might break one of these in because as I'm sitting here at my desk, I've noticed that Orion's blocking it right now, but there is a piece of the Pink Dolphins junk that is not painted. And it's bothering me as I'm sitting here looking at it. So I might need to bust out that pink paint and break in one of these brushes and get that touched up. Also for Christmas, I got this little watercolor book, and we went to dinner. And at dinner on Christmas, where is it? I painted my very first watercolor in it, and it's a little koi fish. I ran out of time, so I couldn't finish it, but it's like, you can't even see it in this lighting. It's like shiny. Yeah. I painted it with these hardened watercolors. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And now I have this sweet little book. So this is easy for me to take with me, but all I need is my watercolors, my little book, and a water pen, and I can take this on the go and paint in the car or whatever. Yeah, I'll link all these in my Amazon storefront, by the way, if I remember. And if I don't, you know the drill. Yell at me in the comments. So I just set up my new stand to record. And it's not in the place that it's gonna be. It's gonna be like there, maybe? I'm just trying to figure out if it's worth keeping because it clips to my desk. And I think that's good. I think that's a great backdrop. I mean, it's a disaster right now. The only thing is that I wish it was a little bit taller off the desk so that way you could really see up top on my yarn storage. And unfortunately, that is not the case. Oh, well, I guess, hang on, maybe I can clip it to my riser instead of to the desk. Let's try this. Bear with me. You're watching me go through all the motions of being a YouTuber, content creator, person. Okay, there. Okay, there we go. Then, well, it's not straight, but then we get the top of the yarn storage. Can you hear me from all the way over here? That's the thing. I don't know if you can. Unless I'm using my fancy camera with the mic. I might need to start doing that more so that way the audio is good. It's also still a little bit echoey in here. It's not nearly as bad as it was. But okay, I like this angle. So I know I got to clip it to my desk riser. And then you can see all my yarn and all the plushies that we're going to put up top, which I'm also going to do tonight. Ryan finished it. Oh, look at that. Oh, like butter.
That's perfect.
That's literally perfect. I wonder if that's as big as the other tabletop that we got. As wide? It probably is, because we can maybe use that as the end post out here.
I think this is a little bit shorter.
Okay, well, we could still use it as an end post. Can you turn it?
Yeah.
Also, here's the Hello Kitty calendar. It's cute. They're like retro 90s. Oh, fancy schmancy.
That's as far as it can go.
To the side?
Yeah.
You can push it back. Honestly, I think it can go all the way back against the wall. Well, no, I have enough room to sit here. Yeah, this is plenty of room for me to sit and do what I'm doing over here. And then if I need anything, I can go in here. Oh, although when I pushed it open, it did. That one doesn't open.
Well, it did. Oh, there.
Oh, okay.
I say, where's when I did it?
It did push the whole cabinet back though.
Yeah, because there's nothing.
Yeah, let me see what it looks like pushed up against the
wall.
wall, if you wouldn't mind. Good sir. Now it's gonna be harder to access, but if I'm sitting in my chair, I can get everything that I need in there. So maybe we'll leave it to the back like that. That way it's just less intrusive. And then when I do try to open it, then it doesn't slide back. Yeah. Okay, great. So we're going to go inside and pack up some more stuff because I am trying to organize my desk drawers, and I put all these little organizers in here, but I don't actually have any of my desk stuff out here to know exactly like what it is that I need. So we're going to go empty out my desk drawers as well as my crafting drawers upstairs.
So just a thought though, that if you wanted to use the second cabinet as like the end post, then there's no way of securing it. I mean, there's no natural way like designed by IKEA to secure that
to the tabletop.
Well,
the thing is, if the weight of the tabletop is on it, or we could put, I was going to say we could put one of the legs behind it, but it's probably not going to line up with the holes.
Yeah, probably.
But if the weight of the tabletop is on it, then I might be able to push it just fine without it moving. We'll test it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll test it. I mean, the tabletop's really easy to just test with. And then if it doesn't work, we have the legs for it, so we can flip it over and put the legs on if we need to.
Okay.
All right, we are all cleaned out. You guys, this is going to be a nightmare for me to sort through 2 full boxes of just, as my mom would call it, piddly crap. Like, I am so sentimental. Like, this is a Tinkerbell pin that's broken that I got at Disney World in 2016, and I can't get rid of it, despite the fact that it's broken and ratchet and doesn't work. Why am I this way? And I'm back, and we got to figure out what to do with all of this stuff. Oh, I'm overwhelmed, you guys. Very overwhelmed. But look at how nice my acrylic paints look in this little organizer. Oh, wait. It's turned the wrong way. Hang on. There we go. So nice. Okay, so I'm thinking that my Cricut is going to go smack dab in the center of this desk, and then I'll put my markers over with my paints, and then put my safety eye making stuff over here, I think. I feel like I need a drawer just for like my keepsake stuff, like this whole mess of fair ribbons and con badges, as well as some things that subscribers made for me or gave to me, like this adorable Sailor Moon keychain. Like, it's so well done. I don't want to actually use it on my keys and risk ruining it. So I feel like I am just going to put all of this stuff in like a keepsake drawer, and so that way it's easy like for me to pull out when I want to look at it, because I do really enjoy looking at this stuff. But that way it's not cluttering up everywhere else. And I mean, like, look at this, you guys. Look at all of these bracelets. I love them. And sometimes I do like to put all of them on and pretend like I'm playing Pretty Princess. But, this one says Sawyer for my baby boy in heaven. But yeah, I feel like in general, I don't wear these all that often, but I like having them. This one has a keychain on it. Oh, maybe I'll actually use this keychain for the shed keys. That would be cute on the shed keys. But, oh, look at me. Prettiest princess in all the land. All right, I think I'm going to put these in one of the small containers. Will they fit? Oh, perfect. Just like that. In my top drawer so that I see them all the time. Oh my gosh, you guys. Who remembers these? Little Cheeto and Clancy, the flesh-colored pickle. They've been living in my desk drawer. I actually really like Cheeto. Look at how cute this thing is. So I have been working away for like an hour organizing everything. Ooh, I'm throwing away a lot of stuff. I was testing pins to see if they work. Look at these custom sticky notes that I got for Ryan on an anniversary. There's only 2 left, so I'm just tossing them. I've got these cards that Ryan has given me over the years, and they're just too cute for me to throw them away. Look, this one's a pop-up. How adorable. I don't know where to put them, but I definitely don't want to get rid of them. I think I'm going to go put them on the refrigerator, actually. We'll see if those magnets will stick through them. I did use quite a few magnets because these are not very strong, but it does hold them up. Ryan is finishing up the other bookshelf. It's taken a very long time.
Many mistakes.
Look at how much of a mess it is in here. It was so clean like a few hours ago. It's about 1:30 in the morning, so we gotta get the show on the road and go eat dinner because we've yet to eat dinner. So I am going to start cleaning up everything. I really want to get the lights done tonight. Well, I wanted to, but I don't think we're going to. I think we're just gonna get everything cleaned up and then get the desktop done. So that way I have more surface area tomorrow for organizing things. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is all that stuff on my desk, get that situated how I want it to be situated. So that way tomorrow I just kind of have like a clean slate to work with. I was going to also Lysol the lamps tonight, but I don't know. If I have time, if Ryan's doing something, then I will do that. But I'm going to stop yapping and get to cleaning up. So this is what I came up with. We've got markers and paints over there. And then over here is all my safety eyes. And the, oh, I gotta flip those actually. Now that I'm looking at them, glitter goes on the bottom. Ignore that. And then my paper here for stickers. And then I was thinking right in the center here is where my Cricut is gonna go. This all might need to scooch over a little bit. I think we might need a tad bit more room for the Cricut, but I think that's gonna go like right front and center so that as I'm sitting here working, that's easy for me to get to. Well, I don't know. This is subject to change. I'll need to like play with it and actually like put it into practice and see if it is working for me. There you go. I zoomed out so you get the whole view here. Ryan is opening the desk, so we're gonna get this put together. Oh yeah, also I put my little goosey right there. Isn't it cute hanging off the shelf? Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, and I brought up my label maker because I am somebody who really likes to label things, and it makes me feel like I have my life together and creates the illusion that I am better than I actually am. So I brought that out for us to label things once we get things like in their permanent places. Like over here, for example, in this drawer, I have like miscellaneous stuff. This is all my safety eye making stuff. But I still have an entire other box over here to go through and organize, and I have the cabinets as well, but I'm going to plan on labeling each shelf so that it's nice and neat, and hopefully I can keep things where they need to go. Oh yeah, then I didn't show you guys that. That is just a phone holder so that I can set my phone there and charge my phone while I'm working. You're precariously positioned, but we're gonna try it. Hopefully you can see with the desk chair right here. Okay, so you want me to hold the table and then you move the cabinet under?
Oh. Well, because it's on the rug, it's not going to be uneven.
Oh, but I like that though. I really like the way that looks. It's cut off in the corner. I'll show you guys in a second. Just trust me, it looks nice. Let me see, and then yeah, so how do we combat this?
I mean, we could just put like cardboard
Underneath this side?
Not gonna be.
Did these come with the little sticky feet?
No.
Like the Alex drawers did?
No.
Okay, so here's the situation. Because it's halfway on the rug, it's making the table slant and making it wobbly. So we need to figure out what we can put underneath this side to make it as thick as the rug is. But I really like the look of that. That changes the vibe of the whole room. Look, now that looks executive, if I do say so myself.
Yes, it does.
That looks great. Wow. It's not too wide at all.
No.
Okay, so we don't have really an option of moving the rug over anymore because number one, then it wouldn't be centered under the couch. But secondly, we've got this, and then this would be off-centered. So let's figure out what we can jam under there to make it even. Ryan's cutting some cardboard to fold and put under there, and hopefully that'll help. Cut me off a piece of that cardboard box. Let's see if it'll work. You think so? I think that's about the right height,
pretty close.
Width, whatever you want to call it. I could put my Cricut right there, actually, and that way when I'm using it, I can pull it out so that the mat has room to slide.
That's a lot of Cricut space.
I know. And then I don't know what I would put over here. I wonder if one of the lamps that we picked up today would look good. It's dirty, so I don't want to try it right now. But maybe put a lamp there? Is it perfect? That's pretty sturdy. Awesome. This looks fantastic.
Let's double check.
Oh my
Pretty
goodness. That is pretty good. Good job. Wow, you look so official. Look at all that desk space. Gosh, I was lacking that so badly in my last office.
This is cool.
I know, it's so nice. Oh, I'm so happy.
Also, because this is your craft desk, I do actually like that it's wider. Like,
yeah,
more potential.
There is a lot of potential.
Because like that width is good for like desky stuff, but like for crafting, like
I know, especially when I'm making safety eyes and stuff, because I get that stuff like all over the place. Yeah. Ooh, let's roll out the silicone mat and then we can be done for the night. Roll 'em, roll 'em, roll 'em. Celeste loves it when I do that. It cracks her up for some reason. But yeah, now we have a little silicone mat to protect the desk from paint and epoxy. Oops, my big fat thigh. Open that. You know what, Ryan?
Yes, I
do. You have no idea what I'm about to say.
No, I know what. It's a 4-letter word.
Oh my gosh. Coming in hot with the dad jokes.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, also I put little Kiki and Lala up there. Aren't they cute?
Oh, so cute.
So I hate looking at the black brackets behind there, and I just feel like there's a lot of emptiness. And then that one's just kind of chilling all by itself over there in the dark corner. I'm kind of thinking that we bring that cabinet over underneath here so that it blocks that and it looks more complete.
Okay.
You want to try it?
Sure.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you're so strong. What if we scoot it back till it's off the rug? Let me see what that looks like.
Back this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Too far, you think?
Well, that looks awkward, but then also now you don't have foot.
Yeah, no, that looks bad. That looks so bad. What if... You think it would fit right there next to the rug? I don't know with the
leg there.
With the leg.
Oh, I could take the leg
We
off.
could take the leg off. I mean, that doesn't help it blocking the black pieces.
And it's just barely on the rug.
Oof.
Like, just barely.
We need a smaller rug. Darn it, because I like it a lot better like this. It makes it look like a complete desk, you know what I mean?
When this was over here?
Like just with both pieces in there. It
Oh.
looks like an executive desk versus like a cheapy, like little $5 pole desk.
Yeah, I mean, it did look weird being so open.
Yeah, and then it looked weird by itself over there too. Well, unless we gave it the same treatment where we screw it into the tabletop over there, so that way it doesn't push back, and then we keep the cabinet farther forward, you know?
Yeah, true.
But that still doesn't help, like, the fact that I don't like how open this is.
I mean, we could just move the rug back like an inch.
There's no other way to move, like move it like back toward the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. That's going to be a nightmare because we got to get all the furniture off. You want to try it really quick? As quick as we can go.
Yeah.
It's now 2 a.m. and my phone is screaming at me because it's my bedtime reminder. But we're almost done. We moved the rug back. And now we are screwing this in. And fortunately, there is literally just enough clearance for it to open with the fireplace here. We took the leg off, and now we've got a custom storage desk. Woohoo! Let me show you a close-up. There we go. With just enough clearance for the rug, just enough clearance with the fireplace to get in there. They're seamless because they don't have like poles on them or anything. That door is a little bit lower than that one, but it's fine. Yeah, so we've got storage and functionality, and I still have room when I sit here to put my little leggies under. And I can watch the big screen right here while I craft. It's gonna be so nice. Oh yeah, and then Ryan can bring over the stool. We can sit here and play Monopoly. Hello, welcome to my office.
Hi, may I have a job?
What are your qualifications?
I build stuff and I pick stuff up.
Okay, fine, you're hired.
Yay.
You know what's cool too is there's this little secret compartment in there. I wonder if Paisley would like to lay in there if I put her bed. I don't know, she kind of likes to look at me, but honestly, like if I were a kid, I would totally put blankets and stuff in there and just like chill, you know? That looks nice. All right, nighty night, Celestial Studio. We'll see you tomorrow. So today I am bringing everything from my office into the shed. Well, not everything. The shelf stuff is going to be the last stuff to come into the shed here, but I've got a couple of just miscellaneous things. I brought another crate to put on top of that other crate next to my yarn storage. My mugs are clean now, so let's hang these up. We'll go pink right there and green right there. This is so cute. It's like a mama and babies. Because there's one big cup and two little cups. But look at how cute those look. Well, actually, there's no light on right now, so it's kind of hard to see. But you know what? I was just looking at this. So I thought when I designed the shed, when I was figuring out where electrical would go, by the way, if you want to see that, that is part 1 of this vlog series. But I put this outlet on the ceiling, not outlet, light socket on the ceiling where I thought it would be centered to the couch. And as you can see, it is nowhere close to centered. It would need to go there. So I feel like if I hang the chandelier right there, it's going to look off. It's not going to look correct. So I'm kind of thinking that I want to return the chandelier and not do that. Maybe when we go back out to the city the next time, we can do another IKEA trip. I doubt that I'm going to film that, but I'm thinking about getting one of those like plug lights so we can plug it into this outlet over here and then like string it to center, put a little hook up there. My hands are so dirty. Put a little hook up there and then hang like the bulb with an IKEA chandelier like topper on it, like that really cute rattan flower shaped one that we saw the other day when we were there. I think that that's going to be the easiest way to get a centered light right over the coffee table. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then we'll just leave this light in here. And then we do have the fan going in right here too. That's going to be delivered in a few days from Amazon. It's just a screw-in fan light. So that is going to be nice and center in the room. So hopefully during summer it will, you know, help cool down a little bit. We have all of these boxes here just full of trash. So Ryan's going to work on this while I continue organizing. And I need to move out the stuff from this corner because that's where I want to put my easel. I have an embroidery hoop here. And I just have a painting that I did on it. It kind of matches in here, so I'll just leave it on there. Ooh, we also have this ottoman that we got to figure out, what to do with. I also have my palette with a bunch of dried paint on it. Should I put this somewhere with it, maybe? Like there? Honestly, that's kind of a vibe. I just happen to use paints that kind of match the aesthetic of the shed. Besides the red on there. But I think that looks good. What do you think? Is that a good place for the easel? I think so. And honestly, I think that there's going to be enough room right here where we can use this ottoman and just push it over to the side. And then when we want to use it, we can pull it out and move the coffee table over a little bit, or maybe move the coffee table over permanently. I don't know. It just depends on what size glass I can get for this, which I'm still looking for and still no luck, by the way. I wonder if IKEA sells a glass top. I didn't even think to look while we're there, but I want something tiny. Like an oval would be ideal so I don't like slice open my shins as I'm walking past. But like just like a little tiny oval, like just barely bigger than the dolphins themselves would be all that I need. I also brought out this little tier tray. This was in our living room, and I had put it up because we have a toddler, as you know, and I don't want her getting to those and pretending to, or actually taking a bite out of this fake food. But I thought that this would be cute to put like on the coffee table on the dolphins. How sweet is that? With little teacups. You know, you guys can come over and we can partake in an afternoon tea. I have to figure out where I want to put my cakes. I was kind of thinking maybe on this wall somewhere. But I also have my cereal bowls that I kind of want to put across the top here. But I need my cake somewhere. Ooh, I could hang it like there. Well, I have a small one and a big one. I made these out of styrofoam and spackle mixed with acrylic paint. Oh, that would be cute if I put it there. Okay, I think that might be where the cake goes. And then I don't know what to do with the little one. Maybe just not use it? TBD. That piece of wallpaper is falling. If you saw the last episode, you know. You know. Ryan is working on lighting up the top of the bookshelf. Look at how ominous Serafina looks up there. I am trying to do some cord management over here. I need to figure out something to put on top of this crate. Perhaps another crate, although I don't think another one will fit because of the trim piece right here. So maybe a lamp or a vase. I do have this vase. I don't know. I need something to go over here. Maybe I could put another plushie over there. Oh, maybe Merida should go there. Have her own little moment back there. I just don't know when I'm sitting here filming if you're actually going to be able to see it with this thing in the way. You should be able to. But look at how nice the lights look. It definitely illuminates my Shopify counter in a really, really nice way. Here's what the top of my bookshelves are looking like, with some specialty plushies, some ones that subscribers have made for me. I have Tia over here because she's way too tall to fit on top. And then my little soot sprite as well because his legs can't hang because then the doors wouldn't open. But they look great up there in all their glory with the underlight. It looks so cute. I gotta get my counter to work. And then I also put up my backpacks too. I use those for conventions since I have to carry a bunch of like filming equipment and stuff. I like those. They're both Animal Crossing themes, so I'm storing them up there. Merida's poor little bear brother is a little squished, but that's okay. Look at how cute she looks up there with the light underneath. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. Oh, let's see how it looks like without the lights on. Whoa, that looks so nice up there. So I also have the Luma here, and I think that the Luma is actually going to go someplace on the couch because we don't have any yellow over here. So it's a little pop of yellow. It is Rosalina's buddy, so I love it. And it's Celestial themed. So I think that it works on the cosmic couch. Okay, so we are going to hang up the tapestry over here, but I need Ryan to hold it up for me so that I can see the placement of it, and then I'll finish nailing everything in. So this is the tapestry that was behind me in my old office, but I think it fills up that space better. Okay, well, it's got to come down. Honestly, maybe up a little bit actually, because it's got to stretch. Yeah, up. Up a tad more. Could we pull it like to that seam? Maybe to the right a smidgen. That was too much. Okay, that's good. Let me... So I got that up for the most part. I ran out of nails though, so the bottom is still a little wiggly wavy. We got to work on that. Right now I am going through everything in this box that was in my old desk. And you guys, look at this stuff that I have. Like a giant picture of the girls, a signed script from Game of Thrones, as well as some tissue paper of Scottish thistles because I thought that it was cute. You guys, this is what I mean. I think it's finally time to let it go. Like, I could scrapbook with it, but who am I kidding? I don't have time to scrapbook. I am filling up all of my drawers and cabinets. I'm not going to show you what I'm putting in them because the last part of this vlog series is going to be a full Celestial Studio tour involving how I store all of my craft supplies, where I got things, just like a whole studio tour. So I'm not going to be showing you guys what I am putting where. There's a little sneak peek for you, but you'll see it in the next episode. And look at this, you guys. It is my big binder of fan mail. every single drawing and letter that you guys send me, I put in this binder because I can never get rid of anything. So I have this. A lot of these are from when you all sent me the granny squares, as well as like birthday cards, and you guys are just so sweet. I also have some like PR stuff in here from Premier Yarns and whatnot. But yeah, just know I keep everything that you guys send me. Look at how sad my office looks right now. But I came up here to take all these nails out of the wall. Look at these. There's so many of them. Paisley is now in here with us, and we put the ottoman out. Did you hear my stomach rumble there? It does not leave a ton of clearance for the dolphins, but again, with a small piece of glass, I think we'll be okay to walk through that way. I mean, it's not a large space. It's like tiny home living, you know? But Miss Paisley loves the ottoman. And I also put up my cakes. Also, sorry the lighting has been so dark in here. I've just been vibing with the mood lighting and haven't had the overheads on. I did just install the underlights underneath the shelves there on my desk, and I do think that it looks really nice. So I think now I need to finally clean those lamps and figure out where they're gonna go. And we're going to work on getting the projector and the screen set up. Tonight, I want to get this tapestry up as well as the little tapestry, which I think I've decided is going to go over there. So yeah, lots to be done still. Oh yeah, I also have all of these like art prints and stuff. I got a lot of these at conventions. A subscriber made this for me, so I got to find a place for Miss Alacremi here. But I got these at conventions, and I may or may not want to hang them up in here. I don't know yet. If I can find a place for them that doesn't make it look too cluttered, then maybe we will. These things are grimy. I made these lamps shine like the top of the Chrysler building. Also, I hate when Goodwill writes on things. Why are you sharpieing my stuff? So here's a major bummer. Neither of the lamps work. It's not the bulb because I think it's just the cords. The cords are finicky because as I'm like moving it around, it'll flash. So the bulbs definitely work. They're just really old. And it kind of makes me nervous to put this old electricity in here, but it's like, what's the point? Like, why did I spend money on these if they don't even work? As cute as they are. So that sucks. Ryan's gonna hold the tiny tapestry up for me as I preview what it will look like there. That's pretty cute. We got that one. Then there's that one. Then there's that one. Wow. This is really gonna help with the sound deadening too. Yeah, I think I like it there. I think it's like the perfect size. Yeah, we'll go up a little bit more, but we can position it exactly. I do think that I really like it there. Perfect. Ryan's hammering all of these things in for me because I kind of suck at hammering. I always get worried I'm going to hit my thumb, and so I don't hit it hard enough, and then it like moves different ways. So Ryan's doing all the hammering. I am good at getting nailed though. All right, all of the tapestries are up. Look at all the creamy over there. So cute. All right, we're going to try to put up the projector now and see how it looks, and then try to figure out how we're going to mount the screen into like the metal up there. So I'll let you know. Also, I have the sound bar right here that I need to assemble. But yeah, we're on the home stretch, you guys. Honestly, I think after tonight, we are done. There's still going to be some finishing touch things that I want to do. Like I need to vacuum and re-clean the floor. But honestly, like this is it, you guys. Oh, also I moved sits right there. And I need to get some flowers for my pretty vase over there. Ooh, it's doing something. Oh, it's upside down. Oh. It's just saying smart projector. Oh my gosh, it's working. Wow. Okay, hang on. You want to show the camera? Sure.
Wow.
Look at it. So cool. Okay, so we got to get this positioned how we want it. So, here, can you take the remote? All right, we're gonna hang a projector screen now. The doorknob is going to be an issue for right now because of the protruding nature of it, but when they come to replace the door to be an outswing, it'll sit more recessed, so it shouldn't be an issue. What are the Amish people who built this shed gonna think about all this? They're gonna think it's so extra. So there are some things that we actually need to get at the hardware store in order to finish this project. So we're going to call it a night, which is fine. It's like 1 a.m. and I'm very hungry. So we're gonna turn off the projector. It's honestly kind of loud. And we need to figure out how to make the image smaller because, believe it or not, the projector is actually casting a bigger picture than what we have for the screen, which is 100 inches long. I mean, look at that beefy thing. So we're going to have to troubleshoot that another night. And tomorrow's Monday and Ryan works every weeknight. So it's probably going to be a while before we finish this up. So I probably won't be picking up my camera anytime soon, but I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so we got the projector screen up. Now it does cover the tapestry just a tad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to crochet a new string for it using the border yarn. So that way it really just blends in. But yeah, it's done. The projector we need to still set up, but because it's daylight right now, we can't do that. Well, I know that we had it up there, but that was just temporarily to get the positioning of the screen. Look at this little tiny baby ceiling fan. I don't know if we're gonna need the extender. We'll see. Ryan's screwing it in for me. It's so little. Okay, well, let's definitely not turn it on right now because I have all of these stickers laid out that need to go into packages for orders and I don't want to blow my piles.
Sure.
But oh my gosh, it's so little. What do you think? Do we need the extender? I mean, I feel like it would help get air like
up above to push down. Yeah.
Right. Okay, let's leave the extender on it. It also came with this little tiny remote. This thing was like $9 on Amazon. So if it provides even a little bit of airflow, we are golden. Gonna be golden. Look at how good the projection looks. Ryan has been playing with it for like 15 minutes to get the screen like perfectly on there, but it looks phenomenal. I would like pull up one of the Celestial Homebody videos or something, but we still don't have Wi-Fi in here yet. I did order a router, or not a router, a Wi-Fi extender. That should be here tomorrow. And we just recently upgraded our Wi-Fi too, and the Xfinity guy said that it should reach out here now. It still doesn't for whatever reason, so hopefully the extender will make it good. Our router is like the front corner, opposite corner of the house, so it is very far away from the shed. So hopefully the router does the trick. Not the router, the extender does the trick. I'm just sitting here packing orders, which is not this video, but I just wanted to show you guys the projection screen. So my friend Mary Beth made me this adorable car hanger with a moon and a star on it. And I was thinking, like I said the other day, of making a new pull tab for this. But I think I'm actually just going to use this because it is so cute. I will have to reach my arm up for it, but that's fine. I'm very tall. So everybody in our family will be able to pull the projector screen down. Look that's the perfect place for it. And it's super sturdy. So I think we are good. Oh gosh, now I can't get the screen back up. Oh no, what have I done? Pull it down more and then put it up. Oh my gosh, I'm usually good at getting things up. Also, we got the other light in. Look at them. It's so extra. But honestly, it's really cute. I really like it. The easel still fits right there in the corner. And I tried to get the little flower bulbs as symmetrical as possible. This one maybe should hang down a little bit more. But yeah, I can play with them a little bit, but it looks very cute. The couch being framed by like the giant flowers. It is so cozy in here, you guys. Oh yeah, and we are washing the rugs that go in here since they got all dirty. I think we're only going to use the big ones since this rug is literally up against as close as it possibly can go to that piece of furniture. So we'll do one right there. And then maybe we can put the little one like in front of the fireplace. We'll see how they look next to each other. And then the last thing that I really need to do, which I want to do during the daytime, is the window cling stuff. But I want to do it when we have daylight so that way I can do like a little tester piece and decide if I actually want those. And then we still got to figure out what we're doing for wall coverings. Oh yeah, I'm in my PJs, by the way. I still don't know. The jury's still out on that. So after I put the baby down tonight, I want to come out here and get the window cling put up. But as I mentioned, I want to see what this looks like in the daylight to make sure that I like it. And definitely the pictures made it look a lot more rainbow. So let me see if I can hold it up here and then show you guys what it looks like. It's also kind of weird because we have the little, like the panes, the window panes. So you can see them through. Let me show you. So this is what it looks like. You definitely get the rainbow flecks. I thought that it was going to be more rainbow. But this is good because it provides privacy in here without me having to do any sort of window treatment. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough of this to do all the windows. And like I mentioned, I don't remember if it was in this part of the last one, I do want to do the door. However, I am still waiting for them to come replace the door. And by the way, I really hope that they don't mess up all my stuff as they do that. But oh yeah, that also means that I won't be painting the door in this episode because again, we're waiting for them to come replace it. I'm not going to paint this one if they're just going to haul it away. So in the final reveal episode of this series, there are going to be some things that look different that you did not see in this video because I'm still waiting on delivery of a couple of things. I'm going to paint the door. Like there's going to be just a couple of things that you don't see in this video. So stay tuned for the last episode in the series to see all of like the finishing final touches that I've done. But anyways, I do think that I like this. Ooh, that actually looks really pretty. I bet you that this is going to be gorgeous as the golden hour light comes through. So I'll start on these two windows tonight, and then if I have enough, I'll do this one over by my desk area. But I'm gonna need to order some more of this, I think, but we'll see how far we get tonight. Look at this kid's pants right now. And the baby are in here to help me get Wi-Fi set up because I have no idea what I'm doing. Good news, the Wi-Fi extender does work, so now we do have bars in here. Yay, so I'll be able to work no problem. Look at this sunlight coming through right now. It's been a few hours. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got to get this film up ASAP and see what this looks like. Wow, you guys. Look at it. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Yowza, that looks incredible. It doesn't provide as much privacy as I thought that it would. Like you can still see through it, but it is so pretty. And sitting here at my desk, that sun is definitely an issue in the late afternoon. So yeah, here's the thing. Because I don't have a lot of this, well, I guess I'm going to order more anyways. I don't know. Should I put this on all the windows? Because I do like being able to see outside. So I feel like I should leave one window open. And I'm kind of thinking I should leave this window to the front of the house open and like put a curtain on it so I can still block the sun. But I like to watch like when it's snowing or whatever. I could do the back of the house, but that's just the alleyway, so it's not really cute. So I think I'm going to peel this off, which is easy. It's just on there with water. And I'm going to do those two windows instead. I did end up taking it off that window and I put them on these two, and look at how beautiful they look. I want to go see how they look from the outside. And I'm still debating, do I want to get more and put it on that window? Because I had just enough to do these two. So I could buy a whole other roll, but like I said, I want to keep that window open so that I can see like the weather and stuff. Plus, from the laundry room right there in the house, Ryan can see me sitting at my desk. So he likes to take pictures of me through this window and send them to me while I'm working in here. I was just looking on Amazon to see if there was a cheap way to get like a tension rod or something for curtains, so that way I didn't have to drill in anything and we can just tension rod them here, and then do like a cordless blind that we can leave up most of the time but then pull down when we're having like movie night or whatever and we need to darken it, or for privacy at night, because I know that, you know, from the inside of a building at night, if the lights are on, it's very easy to see in. And I, especially with the alleyway right behind, I prefer not to have like people peeping in here while I am sitting in here in my PJs working at night. So I think that we're gonna do that, but I've yet to find something that I really like on Amazon, so I might look elsewhere. Whoa, that looks crazy cool from the outside with the lights in there. So yeah, I mean, you can kind of see the step ladder right there. I mean, the screens are down right here through the top. Yeah, I mean, you can see the lights, but you definitely can't see the details, which is good. That's exactly what we want. And it looks so beautiful. So I was doing some testing with the sound in here, and unfortunately, as I'm sitting at my desk with the yarn behind me, like I were to film this week's Makes video, for example, I did a sound test and I'm getting some echo. So on Amazon, I bought these sound deadening boards. They're like foam. They look like brick though, so I thought that they might look kind of cute. So what I'm going to do is I think they're just peel and stick. I'm going to put them behind my computer on the wall right there and just line as much of behind there as I can. So hopefully as I'm talking into it, can you hear how it changes the sound? La 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 versus la 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 la. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but these are supposed to help that echo. I'm gonna need to either cut these or move my desks out a little bit so that this can fit below. But I guess let's work across the top first. I have the Sesame Street theme song stuck in my head because Celeste has a Tony box and she has the Elmo Tony. And we were just listening to the sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. What a bop. Ooh, that looks pretty darn good. Wow, let me show you up close. There it is. I mean, it's definitely stark white, but it looks great if you ask me. Kind of like a backsplash sort of situation. Okay, test, test, test. Does this audio sound any different? Does it sound a little bit better? Hopefully, a little less hollow, echoey sounding? Maybe, but I just got up all the panels except for this one. because I need to cut it, and I was hacking away at it with my scissors and it wasn't going well. So I need Ryan's help. We might have to use the saw on that to get it to fit back in the far corner back there. But I was able to fit one panel exactly right here, and still be able to fit all of my pins right up against there. So it went great, and hopefully this helps the sound at least a little bit, especially when I'm using my good mic and not just my iPhone mic. Just finished decking out my fridge in my art prints. Look at how cute it looks. I have been wanting to do some sort of like gallery wall or something with all of these prints that I've collected at conventions, and subscribers have sent them to me. So I decided, since I don't have a ton of wall space, to utilize my fridge. So the cards that were hanging up here, I just set over on my desk over there. I might like set them up somewhere as little decor pieces, but I love the little refrigerator gallery. It looks so cute. I could definitely use like one more small one right here. So at the next convention that I go to, I will be on the hunt for a small little print for right there. But I love how it looks. Also, we got all of our popcorn stuff. Well, we're still waiting for the maker, which is going to go right there. And I got to put my cereal bowls up. So these I make and sell on my Etsy shop. So I need to put hooks on the back, but they hang on the walls in your kitchen or wherever you want them to hang, and they look like your favorite cereals. I also had a couple of these heart bowls, so I painted them pink. So I think we're gonna do like a heart, a circle, a heart, a circle, and then so on and so forth. I do have this art print, which I absolutely adore, but I have no idea where to put it. I was thinking framing it and putting it over here, but it's just a tad too small. Also, Ryan is crocheting a tapestry for me to go right here, so that'll be from him. I was thinking like maybe I could frame it. This one definitely needs a frame, I feel like, to complete it. I could maybe hang it up in this corner there, obviously framed, so it's a little bit more substantial, but I don't know yet. This one, TBD. So I just got in from Amazon my new curtains. So I decided the cheapest and easiest thing to do would be just to get these tension rods. It came in a pack of 2 for like $11, I think. And then I got these short little curtains. And since the windows aren't super wide, I actually left it doubled up. So these are meant to be like really sheer light filtering curtains. But since I do want a little more light coverage, blockage, I guess you could say, I went ahead and folded it in half and then secured it like that. So they are still plenty wide enough to cover the entire window, but they're not so cumbersome. They definitely need to be ironed or steamed because of the packaging wrinkles. I don't think that I have a portable steamer though, so I might have to take them down and iron them. My other window cling came in today, so I just got it put up on this wall here. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, even like with the moonlight. I think actually that's the street lamp outside. So I'm not doing this window, like I've mentioned multiple times, I think at this point. Who knows? If I repeat myself, just know I'm doing this over like multiple weeks. I try to be good about editing multiple things that I say out, but sometimes I miss them. So now we've got the cling on all 3 windows, and I have a little bit extra right there on top of the fireplace to do the door panes once we get the door replaced. I also got a fire extinguisher for in here because I feel like it's important to have one. So we got to put this somewhere inconspicuous. I just got the other fan in, so now we've got 2 ways to move air, especially during the summertime, and that means that all of the light sockets are filled. Hooray! Oh, I don't think I mentioned this, but I do have a dehumidifier in here. And I have it here near all of my electronics because that is, I want to keep the moisture away from this first and foremost. But it does do a really good job. It's able to do up to like 1,000 square feet, I think, of space. So that's definitely less than this shed. Ryan is playing with the projector right now. Also, just saying, getting a small projector and a screen is a heck of a lot cheaper than getting a TV. And this is giant. Like, they don't even make TVs this big. And I know our TV in the house is like 75 inches. And it was like 5 times the amount of what this costs. And this is 100 inches. I did just get out of the shower, so excuse the drowned rat look. But I am out here in the shed in my PJs. I just brought out the Keurig and my coffee pods and stuff, so I want to get the little coffee bar set up. So I was trying to figure out how I'm going to cover this outlet right here. And I did find on Amazon a like sealed, what do you call it, airtight candy dispenser / cereal dispenser, which might be fun to have next to the popcorn machine over here to have like M&Ms and Junior Mints and, you know, movie theater candies in. And they would be airtight because obviously I don't want like bugs and critters and stuff like it attracting them. So that would definitely cover the plug. And I don't know what else I would put there to cover the plug besides that, but it has 5 or 6 containers in it, so I'm probably not going to install it in this video, but you have homework. I need you to leave me a comment about your favorite movie candy, okay? So one of my favorites is Junior Mints and also peanut butter M&Ms. Those are my 2 favorite things. Ryan likes Reese's Pieces, or he likes Nerd Rope too, but that I can't put in a candy dispenser. So it needs to go in a candy dispenser, but leave me a comment. Also, while you're down in the comments, our emoji of the video is going to be a heart. Simple as that. It can be any color heart that your heart desires, just because I'm looking at my heart conversation heart stool back behind me. So you got homework. Leave a comment of a heart, and in the same comment or a different one, doesn't really matter, leave me your favorite movie theater candy that I can put in a candy dispenser, because I got to fill all 6 of those compartments. So yeah, okay, let's get this situated. So right now, this is what it looks like. Candy dispenser will go here. This is oil for the popcorn machine, so that will go like in the popcorn machine. This little bowl is technically going to go on the coffee table with some candies in it. Like little, I don't know, Ghirardellis or Hershey's Kisses or something. I don't know. And then I still don't really know what to do with this tray, but I like it right here because it helps disguise that little backsplash inconsistency. And then I have my Keurig right here. This little apothecary jar I grabbed from inside the house. It was just in storage. I'm going to put all of my sugar packets in there. I just need to get some more. And then in this drawer, I have all of my coffee pods. That's just the easiest way to store them. I do have a bigger apothecary jar, so I could do like a big and then a little, and then the big one could have the pods and then the little one could have the sugar, which might look okay, or it could completely clutter the surface, especially with all the candies right there. So I'm thinking that we're just gonna leave it like that. I don't know, do we like the Keurig kitty corner like that? Should we put it on the other side? Underneath the mugs? I feel like that kind of makes more sense, but again, I want to cover that outlet. So I think that the candy dispenser will go there. Yeah, I'm happy with how this looks. I do need to figure out something to put on this shelf. I mean, it doesn't have to get filled. I don't mind having some negative space like on the sides of those shelves as well, because over time I'm going to collect things, you know, that I want to display. It's nice to have some extra display space for them. I feel like I should get some little plants or something to like line this windowsill. How cute would that be? Or a larger plant to put on this riser right here. just for something to go on the riser. I don't really know. Oh, you know what? I do have this tier tray. So let's see if we move the riser. I could put this on the coffee table, or we could put it somewhere here with the coffee. Wait, that actually looks cute. Okay, hang on now. That looks cute. I don't really want to put the bowl on there. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Okay, I do like this, but I feel like I should switch these. That looks cute. I mean, they aren't real sweets, but we can tell our guests that. One time my grandma came over during Christmas and she took a bite out of this and she's like, this tastes stale. And I'm like, Grandma, it's wax and like polyurethane. It's not real. Good morning. I just filled up my little jar with Sweet and Low packets, and it's cute because they're pink. Oh, we had a flipper there. Also, I just realized that Sweet and Low, it's called that because it's sweet like sugar and low calorie. What a genius name. Also, it's probably full of cancerous materials, but would you rather have that or the calories? I don't know. It's a great debate. Something that I already miss being out here in the shed is the background of my old office with the fairy lights, and it was a great place for me to like take photos and stuff. So I got some more of those fairy lights and these little hooks, these little clear peel and stick hooks. So I think I'm going to put them like in a curtain all the way across on top of the shelf. I haven't really decided yet how I'm going to lay them, but I'm definitely going to be sticking them to the top of the wall or the ceiling. I don't know if they're going to stick to the metal, so we'll do some trial and error. Okay, here is what they look like. I have one strand on the twinkle and then the other strand just solid. I don't know if I'm going to leave them like that. I'm not taking time right now to figure out the blinking because I need to get rid of these cords. They're really bothering me. So unfortunately, we are right at the outlet there. So I need to get like a little teeny tiny short extension cord or surge protector so that those can hang down straight, because I don't mind them if they're hanging straight, but because they're at an angle, it's just, you get it. But it does look so beautiful. I think that we definitely need some sort of signage to go right here, either wood or what's the, like a neon sign, although neon doesn't really show up well on camera, but something that says the Cosmic Couch. I think we need that. So celestial. Okay, it has been many days since I recorded the last few clips, but the popcorn maker came in, so we're gonna get that set up today, and I need to do some work out here. I've actually spent the last couple of nights out here just working, packing orders, responding to YouTube comments and emails and stuff on my desktop. I've been working out here and it has been so peaceful. It is freezing today. These wings sticking out, man. It is freezing today. I don't know if you can see, but there is a little bit of snow on the ground. Probably about, I don't know, 20 something degrees today. I turned this little fireplace on about 2 hours ago, came in, turned it on because I knew that I would be in here working tonight, and happy to say that it is so warm and cozy in here. Also, look at all those plushies that I have to show off in my next This Week's Makes video, which I will be filming in here in a few days. So I got this big old thing of popcorn. I got this big old popcorn maker, which sticks out from the wall a little bit more than I would like because of how far spread the wheels are. It does have this little cabinet in it for storage too, which is nice. Also, in the meantime, until I get my dispenser, I just put a couple little snacks here. We've got some yogurt covered pretzels, some Junior Mints, and some peanut butter M&Ms, just to kind of act as a little placeholder until I get the other candy dispenser in. And seriously, leave me a comment. Don't forget your homework. And don't use the excuse my dog ate it, because it's virtual. So you could maybe say that your NFT ate it, but not your dog. All right, I just plugged it in there behind the candy. Let's see if it works. Woo, it does. All right, I'm not going to leave that on though, because there's paper in there, but it does work. Is this a sticker that I can take off? Is it on there permanently? Oh gosh, I hope not, because that's an eyesore. Oh, also something else that I've done over the past couple of weeks that I haven't picked up my camera in here is I have actually been hanging out on the couch in here crocheting and stuff. So we moved the other ottoman in and I've just been using it like a bed pretty much with my blankets there. It has been so cozy. I did also, you might notice the missing arc lamp. I didn't move it. So this one I turned out a little bit more, and then I was noticing that I was lacking a lot of light over here by my desk. So I ended up putting the other arc lamp over my desk so that I would have some more light over here, especially with only the mood lighting. You could see how it would be dark over there. But I kind of like them like this. I don't know. It felt a little bit too uniform with them encroaching over the couch, and it did look really nice. You can let me know which one you guys prefer. I mean, it's just a lamp, so it's easy for me to move, you know, if I decide that I want it to go back to how it was. But for right now, this is what we're looking like. The sign is on its way. You will see that in the final episode. Oh, also, I got my Shopify counter set up. So it's working again. Look at that rainbow effect in the window from the light outside. So I think that this is where I'm going to leave you for this video. The final episode in this series is not going to come out for a few weeks because I am waiting on a few final finishing touches that I need to get put into the shed and clean and everything like that and get everything looking spick and span. But the final episode is going to be a full tour. So that's going to be the one that you can like send to your friends or whoever you want to send a little wink, wink, hint, hint. I need myself a she shed craft room too, because that's going to be like a concise tour, whereas these past few videos, as you know, have just kind of been like vlog style. So thank you so much to everybody. By the way, if you watched all of the parts of this and have been along this journey with me since day one, thank you so much. It has been very stressful, but also really amazing. These videos are a beast to edit because it is weeks, sometimes months of footage that I have to keep track of and takes 5 to 6 hours of editing. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up button, I would appreciate it so, so much. I am not really good at reminding everybody to hit the thumbs up button, but I think it does something good for the algorithm. And before I say goodbye, endless thanks to our members in the Cosmic Couch Club. You guys keep this little galaxy spinning. Thank you all again so much, and I hope to see you in the final part. Ta-ta for now.